channel. My name is Kasalyn if you are new here, and welcome. Today's video is going to be an Amazon newborns must-have video, and these are going to be like my top, I think I have like 10 my top items of Amazon baby must-haves that you need, especially when you have a newborn. Being a first-time mom, I have, you can pretty much name it, and I have it because I thought I needed it. And a lot of the stuff that I got, I do use it, but like my favorite stuff that we use on a regular basis all the time is just about 10, I would say 10 items. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so really more like 8 items. But yeah, these items we use pretty much on the daily basis that I don't think we could live without, so I figured I would share with you guys. So if you're about to have a baby, or if you are a new mommy and you don't have these items and you want to try them out, you may want to check into that too. So anyways, if you want to see what items that I'm going to show that are from Amazon that in my opinion are must-haves, then just keep watching. Okay, so to get started, I made a little list on my phone. So I made sure to grab everything so I wouldn't forget. I'm gonna do like my favorite to my least favorite. I'm just gonna go like just random. They're all pretty equal in my opinion. So to start is a wipe warmer. And I actually just loaded this up with new wipes so it's warm. But this is kind of one of those things that I've heard people be like, you don't really need it. You know, it's just kind of, it could be kind of a waste of money. In my opinion, a wipe warmer is definitely necessary. As far as brand go, it doesn't matter what brand you get, but this one is from Amazon, and if you have a little boy, I highly recommend getting a wipe warmer. At the beginning, we didn't have a wipe warmer, and every single time we changed Nash, as soon as like we went to wipe him, pee everywhere. All over the wall, all over him, all over his little changing station, just everywhere. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, because it would be like just randomly start peeing, and then you have to change his clothes, and it'd be a whole process. So we decided to get a wipe warmer to see if that would help with it not being so cold, and it helped a ton. He still would occasionally pee while you were changing him, and now sometimes, now that he's older, he'll be 11 weeks old when y'all see this video. He doesn't pee on us as much. It will happen occasionally still, but using the wipe warmer helped a lot. So if you're having a little boy, I highly recommend it. Maybe for girls it's not the same, I don't know. But if you have a little boy, I highly recommend getting a wipe warmer. It will save you a lot of outfit changes, that's for sure. And then next is these little like head scrubbers, I guess you could say. They're good for if your baby has cradle cap, and this one is by fridababy. It came in like a little package, like a set I got of stuff, and this one is, it's from Amazon as well. It's just like a little fish. I don't know the name, like the brand of this one, but they're both equally the same as far as which one works better. They both work the same in my opinion, and I use these every single time Nash gets a bath. I typically will use this one right here with his shampoo, and I just keep it like in the bathroom, and I'll put a shampoo on instead of like using my hands to rub it in. I'll use this to like make sure if he has any cradle cap, it like loosens it up. After he's out of the shower, I use coconut oil, like organic raw coconut oil. I'll put a little bit on my hands and then put that on his hair as well, and then I go in with this one and like rub it in using this one. Whoop. And it works really good. He has no cradle cap. He started getting cradle cap maybe like around 3 weeks, I would say, and that's when I started using the coconut oil and using these together, and he hasn't, it like cleared it right up, and he hasn't had any come back. And I firmly believe it's because I use these to make sure there's no like built up skin or anything on his head. So those are really, really good. And I'm also going to link everything for you guys since it's all from Amazon in the box below. So if you want anything, you can just click on it and it'll take you straight to it. Next we have, this is part of the Frida Baby as well, and I will list since this and the next item I'm going to show you came in like a pack. This is the Frida Baby little nail clippers, and what's really good about these, I don't know if you can see if it'll focus, but it's like curved, so when you go to trim their nails, it doesn't get like their skin, because I was always terrified of like actually cutting his skin and getting his like the skin instead of his fingernail. And I've had no problem with this, and he even like kind of like wiggles around and is moving his hands, and I can just do it like really, really fast. Like I kid you not, just like this, super quick, and it gets his nails, because I guess of however it's curved, it doesn't like pinch the skin, so I don't have to worry about that happening. So these are really good if you're going to invest in fingernail clippers for babies. Go with this one, it's really good. And it'll come like a little pouch like this one does, and then you can just store everything on the inside, and then you'll have it with you. Okay, next, if you plan on giving your baby a passy, we tried different ones, and this is going to vary like depending on your baby and what kind of passies you give them. And I kind of think it could be like whatever the first passy is you give them, that's kind of what they stick with and like, or at least for Nash that's how it was. And for him is the bibs passies, and you can get these mainly on Amazon. There's a few other websites you can order them from, but Amazon is the most popular. He loves these. We also had Ryan and Rose and Itsy Bitsy passies, and I wished he would have took especially Ryan and Rose passies, because they have the cutest colors. But he does not like them anymore. When he was like the first week or two, when I would give him the Ryan and Rose or Itsy Bitsy passy, he would take it, but I could always tell he always preferred this brand, and this was the very first brand of passy that we gave him. And then just the older he's got, anytime I tried to give them a different brand other than bibs, he wouldn't take it, he didn't like it. So these are his favorite, and they also have really cute colors and stuff like that as well. So if you're thinking about giving a passy, you may want to try bibs out. If you're like me and you like the fun colors and all that stuff, because I always like his passies to match his outfits. I know it's crazy, but bibs has a lot of cute colors. Next is, this is the little flower, I think it's called a flower bath. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't say on the tag. I think it's called like flower bath though. It looks like this. It comes in different colors, and you just put it down in the sink and it'll kind of collapse like this, and then you just sit your baby in it, and it's like a memory foam material, so it's nice and soft and cushiony for them. We also have, I think it's called like the Angel Baby bathtub as well, that's got the little holes in it, so it's really lightweight, easy to clean. But I like to give Nash a bath in the sink. If we give him a bath in the tub, like typically Casey, if he gives him a bath, it's in the tub, and he'll use the Angel Baby. I like to give him a bath in the sink, so I always use this one, especially when they're real little. And I like this one because if you give them a bath in the kitchen sink, if you've got like if you don't have a farmhouse sink and it's got the two sections in it, then the baths won't fit in it, or at least the Angel Bath that I have, it doesn't fit in the sink. So we can't use that, and I would just have to like sit him on the counter, and then he would be freezing and screaming. So this fits really good in our sink, even in our bathroom sink, which is a lot smaller. It'll like conform to it really good, and it'll just fill it with water, and then he's nice and warm, and he's not, you know, angry and screaming because he's freezing. So I really like that one for bath time, now that he's little anyways. Once he's older, you know, we'll see what we transition to, but for now this one's really good if you've got little babies. Next, okay, so these next two are like holy grail products, like way more than what I thought. I use them way more than what I thought I would. This is the Skip Hop portable sound machine. I randomly just kind of saw this and threw it on my baby registry, and I was like, we may use it, we may not. Yes, get this. It's like between $15 and $20, I think, or maybe closer to like $10 to $15. This is so good to have. We just clip this on his car seat, so if we're going down the road, we'll just turn it on, and it's got different sounds that you can play. They've got white noise, a lullaby, and then a few other sounds as well, and then it comes with a timer, so you can do 15, 30, or 60 minutes, and then it'll cut off volume, and then you can skip, so whatever you want to listen to. We use the heck out of this. We use this so much that I've had to replace the batteries twice, because every time we would get in the car, I would just automatically turn it on for him, or if we would go in a store and he would start getting fussy, I would, he likes the white noise, so I would put it on that, and then it would just like instantly calm him down and he would go to sleep. So like it gives me anxiety, like thinking of being in a store and he just starts screaming and like people looking at me, and that, oh my god, that stresses me out. So having this, and I can just turn it on, it soothes him instantly, and he loves it for him. And then kind of to go along with that is the Hatch sound machine. Love this one. On the bottom is all like your buttons, so you can turn it on, play, skip, and then the brightness and then the sound as well. But what's really good about this one is there's an app with it, so you can control everything through your phone. So to be honest, I've never even like messed with turning it on or anything like that from this. I always just use my app, and it does plug into the wall, and then you can change the colors. You can set it on a timer to come on in the mornings, like if you want kind of an upbeat, cheerful sound. You can have it set on a timer however long you want it to run throughout the night. We honestly leave ours on all night long. They've got a lot of different sounds, and I can actually show y'all how the app works since I have it right here. But you'll just download it, and then, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot, it has to be plugged into the wall, so I have this. But there's a bunch of color options that you can choose from, whatever sound you want, and then you can leave it on all night long, or have it go off whenever, and it'll go pretty loud, or it can be nice and soft. So highly recommend this if you're going to get a sound machine. Next is a sleep sack, and we had a bunch because I didn't know what he was going to like. We had the Swaddle Me sleep sacks, or the Swaddle Me swaddles, just like regular muslin blankets, halo sleep sacks. I want to say that might be it. And his favorite one is this Love to Dream. It's the Love to Dream Swaddle Up Original. It looks like this. We have two of these, and these are by far his favorite. When he sleeps, he likes for his hands to be up here. So that's why he really likes these, because you can just, their hands goes right here, and he's like in the perfect position. The other one, we have the sleeves right here. They do unzip, so once they get a little bit older, if he doesn't like his hands up here anymore, you can take those off, so it's just kind of like a tank top version. And he loves these Nested Bean Zen Sack Classic. That's a tongue tie. Sleep sack, and he really likes this one as well. This didn't come from Amazon, but they do sell them, so I can link that for you. But we recently just started using this one, and he loves it as well. What's really cool about this one, I like that it unzips from like all the way around, so it's really easy to get him out of it. And it's got this little, I guess it's a little chick or a little bird right here, but it's weighted. So this is a weighted sleep sack, so if your baby likes to be like snuggled and held, and when you go to lay them down, if they cry and like wake up instantly, this is perfect for that, for making them feel like they're being held or just that comfort feeling. So it's a little tiny sack of something in here. But it just makes them feel like they're still being snuggled. So he really likes this one and then this one as well. We kind of like go back and forth between these two brands. But I will say this, any Velcro swaddles, it doesn't matter the brand, he did not like from night one. I swaddled him and he was so squirmy, and he's still pretty squirmy when he sleeps. Is like moving around and stuff. He would break out of them instantly. They didn't cut for him. They didn't do anything for him. So the zip up swaddles are where it's at. I highly recommend if you're having an issue with swaddles and them like breaking out and not staying in them, or them not really like comforting them, try the zip up ones. They are a lifesaver. Seriously, y'all, as soon as we put him in one, he is like calm and he sleeps. He's, let's see, when y'all see this, he'll be 11 weeks old and he sleeps pretty much throughout the night. He wakes up, he'll go to bed between like 9:30, and then he'll wake up typically anywhere between 5 and 6 to eat, and then we're up for the day, just of how our schedule goes. So he sleeps really, really well, and these sleep cycles help a lot. So the last thing I have to show y'all is probably my most used item, aside from the sleep sack, because he uses those every night, is the Boppy Lounger. We use the heck out of this thing every single day, lots of times throughout the day. He loves to just like hang out in this. So if we're on the couch and if I'm not holding him, he likes to just sit beside me in this, or like if I'm in the kitchen cooking, I can just set this on the counter, prop him up in it. Just, it's so easy to just move and set wherever in the house. And he loves it because it like kind of snuggles you with where it's like cut out for them to lay. This has been used so much. I don't know what we would have done without this. It's just so handy and so convenient, and he loves it. We also have the Boppy right here as well, and we use this a lot like the first couple of weeks. This was great, really great while we were in the hospital. I used this a lot, but I am breastfeeding, but I'm like exclusively pumping. So if I wasn't doing that, I would probably use this a whole lot more as far as just using it to prop him on it. But now that he's bigger, we don't use this quite as much. We definitely prefer the Boppy Lounger. We also have, I didn't want to show this in the video, but I'll mention it. We have the Docatot as well, and we do like it. That's one of those products. It's like, yeah, we have it, so we use it, but like if we didn't have it, we'd be totally fine without it. For the price point, it is extremely high, in my opinion, especially compared to this, because you know this and the Boppy Lounger, I meant the Boppy Lounger and the Docatot are always kind of compared, you know, it's like which one to get, what is better. And I would say this hands down, unless you're planning to co-sleep. We do not co-sleep, so I think that's why we don't get quite as much use out of the Docatot. To co-sleep, we would probably use the Docatot a whole lot more. But since we don't, we pretty much just use it like if he's gonna nap. Like if he's getting really sleepy, I'm just gonna let him nap in the living room, then I will occasionally pull it out and let him sleep in that. But as far as just like lounging and hanging out with us, he likes to be elevated, and this elevates him. So we don't really go for the Docatot a whole lot. Now, like the first week when he was born and he was just so stinking little and so tiny, we used the Docatot a lot, especially instead of like if we were in the kitchen and we were gonna take him in there with us to cook or something, we would lay him in the Docatot and lay flat, and he really liked that. But the older he's got, he definitely hands down prefers this a whole lot more. And as far as price wise goes, this is a lot more budget friendly, and he prefers this as well. So if you're gonna co-sleep, I don't recommend using this to co-sleep at all, because it is elevated, and he kind of like squiggles and worms. So sometimes we'll put this in the bed with us, like if we're just like watching TV or even on the couch. And he always ends up like, he'll be in here normal and he'll end up like this way by the time it's over. It's just because he like moves and squirms some. So I feel like if you were going to co-sleep and you wanted to use one of the other, go with the Docker type because it's flat and they can't roll off of it. He could easily roll off with this if I wasn't paying attention. But like I said, for lounging, hands down that. Oh, one last thing I have to mention. I've added some more stuff in here, so who knows how many things I've told y'all, but is the Mamaru, and that's actually in our living room, so I couldn't bring it in here to show y'all. But it's a heaven set, and I was worried about him not liking it, but he absolutely loves it. He loves all the different motions that it comes with, so you can pick different speeds, motions, and then also it plays music and it has the white noise sound, which is his favorite, so he likes that, and he pretty much will go to sleep instantly. And that thing, he's loved it since day one. So if you're looking for a good swing, or I guess it's not really a swing, but if you're looking for something like that, I recommend the Mamaru because it's really good, and that's something that's worth your money in my opinion. So I believe I've showed y'all my list of everything. Like I said, all of this is from Amazon. I'll link everything for y'all. If you have any baby items that you absolutely love and you think is a must-have, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you use and what works really good for you and your baby. If you've tried any of these products and you like them as well, let me know. If you don't like them, let me know. Let me know everything. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, anything like that, then just let me know down below. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.